Battle of the Mid. Here we go. And as you can see, as Anthony Davis, the braids getting off. We're ready for a treat here tonight as the Celtics will go up against the Mavericks here in TD Garden. And welcome here to the Celtics Arena. It is Battle of the Mid. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Mavericks. As you can see, Anthony Davis taking off his braids as he's getting ready for a brilliant matchup here tonight. Here's Al LaForce, and now we're going to go to the starting five for both teams, with these two having elite players but not having an elite season so far. So we are getting ready. Dirk Lively and Kristaps Porzingis will jump the ball. Here we go, and Porzingis gets it. It's Holiday. Led by Kyrie Irving. Holiday for a two, it's good. That embarrassing loss against Atlanta might have just ignited a little bit of a fire. Here's Kyrie Irving. Finds Max Christie. Here's Lively. Thompson has it. Thompson finds Christie. No spacing right there. And now Thompson, he will let it fly from three, and that's a splash.
3 points.
Clay's a spot-up shooter. You do not need to leave him that enough space. Kyrie Irving, decent pass. 2 points. Here is Drew Holiday. Holiday getting past Kyrie Irving. He's still on fire after that last game, especially. Here is Kyrie. Feeds it to Christie. Back now to Irving. Irving finds Thompson again with a triple. No. Rebound. There goes Irving. He goes down as there's a foul. It's on Thompson.
First personal foul.
So Brown will shoot 2 free throws.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line,
Jaylen Brown for the second, and Brown hits them both. Kyrie, of course, a little bit struggling from the field. Here's Irving. We'll try to get that floater. He got the ball back, but Holiday got the turnover. And there's another foul. It's on Kyrie this time.
First personal foul. Second
Dallas, of course, talking about the fit as another foul. It's on Kyrie Irving.
Second personal foul.
I wonder if they will put Max Christie or Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is having a bad day. Here's Porzingis, he will fire. No. Christie with the rebound. Here is Kyrie. Irving will drive, will fire. It's a block. Great help by the Celtics, and just like that, a 2 is good by Jaylen Brown.
From Drew Holiday.
Irving again with a little baby floater. Ball for rebound. There goes Lively. Lively. Oh, that was a bad pass. Dallas in trouble. Here comes the Celtics, and an early timeout by Jason Kidd because of that one. They're down 7 already. They're ready to contain. At least they won't put Kyrie Irving in, so. I wonder what will they do to try as Davis next to the Clarkson. Christie has been matched up here by Tatum. And look at this, Christie changing the momentum inside, but a foul. It's on Tatum.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Great change of momentum, change of pace by Max Christie.
2 shots.
And he will hit his first free throw. Max Christie, of course, he was also part of that trade with Luka Doncic and in the Anthony Davis trade. Of course, Anthony Davis and Max Christie both are teammates in LA, and now they're teammates again here in Dallas. Here is Holiday. Defended by Christie, a decent defender. Finds Porzingis. Holiday has it. Holiday now has that switch on Lively. Off the glass, no. Rebound Lively. There's Christie. Christie finds Anthony Davis for a two. No. Rebound Brown. And what a shot that he could have just got all the way for it. Of course. And now Holiday, despite the great defense, amazing shot. Holiday as the two. Christie alleys it up to Lively. That's what the Celtics were missing. Just scoring from the post. Only Porzingis was scoring. Hold on. Give me a sound check. Yep. We're good. Here is Holiday. Holiday will drive. Holiday will spin. Holiday will fire. No, Porzingis is there, and Porzingis. Here is Christie. Christie to Davis. He gets it back to Christie. Thompson, another three. That's way too far. Christie with the rebound. Christie lost it. Christie got it back. Now Davis. Get to the Thompson. Now there, Clarkson with a triple. No. Rebound. Tatum. Celtics, they have the numbers. And now Porzingis will fire. No. Rebound to Clarkson. Gets it inside. Now here's Christie. Christie. Log jams. He finds it to Thompson with a triple and another three. Klay Thompson. Here's Drew Holiday. Irving's loving off the bench there. Here's Tatum. Feeds it to Brown. Now to Hauser. Porzingis will fade away. No good. Rebound Lively to Christie. Christie gets a pass to Clarkson. Steps it back. Finds it to a two by Christie. And just like that, the Mavericks are back down behind two. Yes, he just puts it in. Max Christie. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Here's Holiday. Finds it to Brown. Now Holiday. To Brown. To Hauser. Now Brown. Brown will try to drive. Brown for two. No. Rebound. Lively. And here's Christie. Now defended by Tatum. Thompson to Christie, who will fire a three. And just like that, the Mavericks are back in front. Max Christie, also a good spot-up shooter. He's basically a complete player with the insane potential. And there's that foul. It's on Max Christie. Just 4 team fouls already in just 6 minutes for the Mavericks. Here is Brown. Brown will spin, will try to drive for two, off the glass, no, rebound Clarkson, he will go for a football pass to Christie. Christie gets fouled by Tatum again. That's Tatum's second. And I wonder if Tatum's gonna get subbed out here.
Shooting for Dallas.
I wonder if Christie has got 8 points, so Tatum is gonna get out. In comes Derek White. Tatum has got 2. Brown is going to go to small forward position. And the second free throw for Christie is no good. And now Holiday will have to fire. And now Celtics back in front. Now Brown is going to have to defend. Here's Lively to Christie again, who will fire a triple. No. Rebound for Porzingis. White has it. White, pull-up jumper. No, rebound Christie. Davis to Clarkson. Clarkson. Oh, gets it loose. Thompson. Christie from way downtown. That's good. Max Christie from way downtown, and Christie with a beautiful three. He's got 11. Here's Holiday. Holiday has it. Finds it to White. I wonder if we can put Holiday on Max Christie, because Christie's the one who's got the hot hand. He's the better defender as Derek White. It's that triple. It's that corner shot. Here's Christie. Christie. Thompson. Thompson will pull it up from the top of the key. No. Brown has it. Brown finds White. White. Great hop step. He'll find Hauser, who will fire a triple. No. Clarkson with the rebound. Clarkson finds Christie. Back to Clarkson. Here is Christie. To Lively. Christie has it again. He will fire a triple. It's good again. It rattles home. Max Christie. So confident that shot. Rattles it in. He's got 14. Oh, about for the ball. Holiday got it back. Here comes Holiday. Great defense by Christie right there. Two best perimeter defenders matching up here, and Holiday's got the ball. And now Davis will drive. Davis will get his first 2 points of the night. Great defensive possession by the Mavericks right there. Got two deflections. That second deflection really got the Celtics. There's a high arcing shot's no good off the glass. Here comes Christie. He'll try to go coast to coast. Finds it to Clarkson. Pull up from the corner. No. Rebound Holiday. Holiday will go. Good. Timeout Dallas. So Max Christie has got 14 early big points in this first quarter. So I mean, you could put in. So Gafford is also suited up. So Kyrie's back in. He hasn't scored yet. Here's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson gets that great screen. Irving has the three. No. Rebound Jaylen Brown. White feeds it inside. Holiday. You get that switch as Gafford has the ball again. Kyrie has been struggling from the field. He hasn't made a single shot. Here's Irving. He will spin. He will fire up close. No good. Kyrie has been continuing to struggle in terms of being on defensive Holiday. But there is Jaylen Brown with the three. No one's paying attention to Jaylen Brown right there. He's a low-key, a good three-point shooter. Here's Davis. Davis inside with the layup.
Anthony Davis.
AD. He has been quite okay so far with his play with the Mavericks. Here is Holiday. Feeds to White. Holiday will cut inside. It's a little bit spread out. Kyrie didn't expect that, and I mean, here's Irving. Irving trying to change momentum. He'll drive with the high arcing shot. No good. He tips the ball to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes
Kyrie has been really struggling. Look at that. But he still couldn't get a fall. But for Porzingis. Here is Kyrie. Irving trying to put the steps in. He'll lay it up. He gets fouled and count it. What a play. Kyrie Irving, his first bucket is good.
Kyrie Irving shooting 1.
So Kyrie will shoot a free throw. And he gets that one short. Shocking. Considering Kyrie Irving is a 87% shooter from the free throw line. I mean, I guess that's shocking. If there's a short, there's the rebound. Yes, the fake. Derek White. You've got to be kidding me. Great cap. Here is Thompson. Irving for a mid-range jumper. No. Brown with the rebound. And Kyrie's 1 of 7 from the field. Here's White off the glass. No. Here's Kyrie. Irving gets the alley-oop to Gafford.
Assisted. Irving.
Holiday. Under a minute left in this first. Yeah, that's the problem. Hauser's left open again, and this time Sam Hauser with a triple. Irving gets it. Clarkson triple from the corner, and he retaliates. Apa niyan? Yo sama?
Tidak sama.
Hindi.
Ihilangin kong backlog.
Anyway, here is Holiday. Holiday. Huwag ka na maingay. Here's White. White gets it strips. There goes White. He finds Holiday. He'll fire from the left side. No good. Hold up for the last shot. Here's Irving. Irving wants the ISO. Irving. Irving going inside. Clarkson on the corner again at the buzzer. The Dallas Mavericks up 1. Great find by Irving in the corner. Clarkson back-to-back triples to end the quarter. Mavericks up 1 over the Celtics. So the second will call upon us. And what a game so far for the Dallas Mavericks. And Jordan Clarkson and Max Christie combined for 20 of the 36 points for the Dallas Mavericks. As Caleb Martin is now in. Here is Irving. Irving. Try drive. Irving finds Gafford. Gafford from the 3. No. And Lively, see his reaction there. Was not happy with that one as there's a foul. from Chandler Hutchison.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first free throw is good for Jaylen Brown.
At the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw for Jaylen. It goes in. Here's Irving. Irving already making the moves. Irving with a little floater with it. No good. Tip in. Davis got it. Davis got the mismatch and it's good.
Davis.
Here's Drew. Holiday to Brown. Now Holiday finds Tatum. Tatum has the space. Now we'll fire a triple. It's good. Now Mavericks in transition. Great steal by Porzingis. Predicted it. And now Tatum will slam it down over his former teammate. Irving has Holiday on rails and he lays it up and in. Easy lay by Irving. He's got 4 on 5 assists. Here's Holiday, finds Brown. Brown to Tatum again, who will fire another one. Irving. Irving to Gafford from the corner. Irving gets it inside, but there's already an inside man, and now Brown gets fouled.
Chandler Hutchison, second personal foul, second team foul.
So first free throw for... So now Derek Lively is going to go in for Anthony Davis, as well as the rest of the starters who were resting earlier will also have to follow suit, as the second free throw is good. So Christie's got 14. Thompson has got 6. Clarkson has got 6. Clarkson's off the bench. As now Irving another one. It doesn't go again. Here's Brown. Brown finds Holiday. And there's a foul. Irving.
Third personal foul.
Kyrie possibly just trying to get Caleb Martin in, trying to disrupt any defensive on minus. Here is Tatum, will drive and good. Timeout Dallas. It's a 12-4 run by the Celtics. The Boston Celtics lead by 8. And now here's Irving. Irving gets it. Martin, who will fire a triple. Good. Caleb Martin. That pick and pop is just powerful in the NBA. When you look at the likes of Cam Reddish, Dalton Connect, who used that pick and pop strategy earlier, last night, as Holiday will go inside. Foul. Kyrie's got 4. Kyrie has got 4, so we're just gonna sub him out. So Irving has 4 already, but that one is short. Christie gets it. Martin, who will fire another triple. No, rebound Brown. Brown lost it. Gets it to Christie. Christie inside off the glass. Good.
Assist goes to number 2.
Great defensive possession by Max Christie. Right there and then. Here's Brown to Horford. Horford finds Porzingis. Porzingis. No. Christie's got his 5th rebound. There's an illegal screen on Martin. So Kyrie Irving struggling in foul trouble. He's got 4 points, 4 fouls. Here is Holiday to Horford. Horford to Tatum. Holiday has it. A fiery 3. Oh, you got a good bench on you. Martin will fire another one, and this time he responds again. Caleb Martin. Is he turning on that Miami Heat 2023? Ways now. Here is Holiday. Easy lay and good. Christie knew it's just at the defensive possession. It just won't work. Thompson fakes. Now fires from the mid-range. No. Porzingis lost it, and there's a foul. Great defense by Max Christie. What a defensive possession by Max Christie. We're gonna look at this replay here. As soon as Cousins got the rebound, there's Christie poking it away, and then Christie immediately gets fouled as soon as he got up. What a play, Max Christie. So Christie hits his first. Max Christie, an unbelievable first half for Christie. He's got 18 and 5 and 3 in Kyrie Irving's absence. He got 18 out of the Mavericks' 50 points. There's Holiday trying to drive, lay it up. It's too strong. Great defensive possession again, Max Christie. Christie though will drive the lane off the glass. No. Here's Brown. Tatum fires. No. Rebound Lively to Christie. Christie steps it back, will fire. It doesn't go in. Here's Holiday. Holiday finds Porzingis. Porzingis will fade. Good. Here's Christie, finds Clarkson. Lively to Christie again and again. Max Christie. Spot up shooter, pick and pop shooter. Any type of shooter you want, you got it. Max Christie has got 21.
It's time for t-shirts. Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
What a game Max Christie is having. He's got 21, his career high. Max Christie is only a 28-point game. And that game, that was against that 28-point game, that was against New York in that first night where they had a brilliant one in that first night right there. That's Holiday now will fire. No. Look who's running though for the Mavs. Here's Christie again, will fire a triple. It doesn't go in this time. Got a little bit too carried away, and now Brown. Christie to Clarkson. Christie has it again from deep. Good splash. Max Christie's got 24 points in this first half. Horford, and there's that illegal screen. Great screen. Jason Tatum gets that illegal screen, and there's a substitution. Holiday's out, and now that's got to be the worst time to do this, because you got Jordan Clarkson on Payne Pritchard, and exactly a quick 3 by the Mavericks. Clarkson taking advantage of the mismatch. They can't contain him, don't they? It's a great bench. We've got Jordan Clarkson shooting threes. You've got Max Christie shooting threes as well. Klay Thompson shooting threes. It's inside. Jaylen Brown. Here's Christie. Christie has got many points in this game. Finds Clarkson. Christie will fire. It doesn't go. Christie's missed 2 threes. As there's Tatum from the mid-range is good. Christie to Lively. Back to Christie. Christie will fire again. No, but Lively will slam. A little slam, says Max Christie. So Christie's gas might have just been running out. And Porzingis with a little baby hook. Christie. Get to the Clarkson. Christie again will fire another 3. No, there's Lively again. Max Christie has missed 7 shots. He's 50 and 50. 50% from the field, 50% from 3. He doesn't want to do that if he wants to. Here is Jaylen Brown. Finds Kristaps Porzingis. Back to Brown. Here's Brown. Brown driving. Foul on Lively, and they will challenge this call.
Personal foul, 15 foul.
They will challenge this call.
At the line,
Says
at the line for 2 shots.
Jason Kidd, and I wonder if that's going to be a call, because we think that it's a clean block. Here it is. So on the way in, there's Jaylen Brown. He's going to go in, drive inside, and that's a clean block. I don't see why that's a foul. That is a clean ass block for Derek Lively. I don't see why that's a... I don't understand this call, and the call stands. So the Mavericks have used 1 timeout, and even the crowd here, they're booing it. We don't understand either. But Brown, he will hit his first free throw, is good. Jaylen Brown's also been hot this game. Second free throw for Brown is good. I mean, crucial shots needed. So here's Christie. Christie has been hot. Clarkson fakes. Gets that screen. Now has the space and makes again. Jordan Clarkson. This Dallas Mavericks team have been hot from deep here tonight. Max Christie has 5 as well. 4 threes, I think, for Jordan Clarkson as Tatum from the corner, making them pay. Here's Christie to Thompson, gets it inside. There's Lively.
Number 2, assisted by Klay Thompson.
Here's Brown. Gets it to Tatum. He's defended by Caleb Martin. Tatum gets that switch, now gets it to Porzingis, who's open from the corner. Even Porzingis is having a great time. Here is Christie. Christie gets it. Martin fires a triple. No. Rebound. Celtics. Tatum. Open 3. It's good. What a quarter by these guys. They've been scoring. And now Clarkson with a triple. No. Rebound Brown. Celtics have the chance. Here is Porzingis. Good. And the Mavericks calling another timeout. They have used 5 timeouts in this game.
Let's see who expected to be the wanted for a free teacher.
They're going to put in Gafford. Now, here's Pritchard.
Anthony Davis.
There's Clarkson. Clarkson gets inside. Foul. Count it. And that is Jordan Clarkson showing off, you folks.
Second team foul. At
Jordan Clarkson has been amazing in this game, but he's missed that free throw, so that's a little bit costly for the Mavericks. As there's Porzingis, he'll let it fly from deep. Good! What a first half. This high-scoring half from this team, from Boston. Clarkson finds Christie. Christie gets the lane. He gets blocked though by Tatum. So Hauser's gonna be in for Tatum. Sorry, for Brown. Here's Clarkson. He'll fire a triple and another one. That's 5 for Clarkson. Clarkson has got 17 on 5 threes. Here's Tatum. Finds Hauser. Here's Richard. He gets fouled. Count it. On 80 points. 80 point second quarter. Look at that. Look at that. An amazing second half. Sorry, this first half. By the Celtics and Mavericks. As there, another turnover. What was going on there by Davis? What was Davis thinking about that there? Now inside, great block. Here's Christie. Christie gets it loose. He gets it back though. Here's Christie. And now another steal. That's a costly turnover. Their Mavericks are collapsing, and now a good 2. Well, what a quarter. And look at this. Clarkson's open again from the corner. No, Davis is there. Davis gets the fake and hits the 2. Oh, there's a kickball violation on Max Christie. We got 21 left on the clock. Here's White, will receive it. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum will fire another 2. Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. They've been amazing. Here's Clarkson. He's been hot. Clarkson now will fire a triple. No, rebound. Davis, and Davis another shot off the glass. Just for confirmation, these guys are shooting 65% from the field. An amazing scoring night by this team. Here is Tatum. Tatum fakes. Great defense inside. There's Hauser. Hauser now has the opening. And now, oh, and that's a little, what? So that's a little turnover by the Mavericks. So that's going to do it for this first half. We'll go for Kevin Harlan, or I don't know what the comment is, but yeah. Great first half.
They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Exactly, there it is.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Shout out my main man, Joe. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. So this second half.
Headed to the floor right now. It's
So this first half has been quite amazing. Jordan Clarkson and Max Christie combined for 41 out of the 77 points, but still nowhere compared to the Celtics, who have 4 guys already on double figures. We're gonna get ready for this fourth and sort of second half to see who has got this one. So here's Kyrie Irving. He's got 4 points and 6 assists. He's been struggling from the field. Irving will drive, will floater, layup, foul, count it! I don't know if it was a layup or a floater, but Kyrie still make it count with a chance for a 3-point play.
shooting for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving, an amazing player for, of course, the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, involved in that trade between. He got traded from the Nets to the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Drew Holiday. Holiday gets it to Porzingis. Porzingis gets himself blocked. There's Porzingis again. Will fire up. No. Great defense. Dallas in transition. Irving steps it back. Will fire a 2. No. That's a wasted possession by Kyrie Irving. He should be. I mean, he could be benched. If he wants to be benched, then sure. But right now, he's not matching that size. And there's a steal by the Dallas Mavericks. Davis gets it to Thompson off the glass. That's good. Here's Drew Holiday. Gets it to Tatum. Here's Holiday. Finds Hauser. Hauser to Tatum. Tatum will go inside. No. Mavericks. Decent start here. Here's Irving going for a delay. No, but there's Derek Lively. Here is Holiday. Finds Hauser. Hauser to Holiday. Holiday's got 24. Now he gets that screen. Holiday for the 2. No, great defense. And Irving knew he had to switch. And now, Irving with the lay high on the glass. Good. What a run by this team here. He's by this Dallas Mavericks team. They're up. They've made a 9-0 run here in this third quarter. At the start of the third quarter, it's been a 3-minute drought for the Celtics. Or it's a 2-minute. Here's Hauser. He will fire a triple. No. Bound for the rebound. It taps into Holiday. And now, inside Holiday. Still can't hit. Mavericks in transition again. Look at that. Finding Max Christie. Kyrie Irving. Well, that's amazing for Kyrie. And now the Mavericks, well, they need a timeout. The Celtics, they're down by 2 after leading by 9. They haven't scored in the third, haven't they?
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Just try to get it. Go for a full court press. See what you can do.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Try and go for it. Here's Hauser. Hauser feeds Porzingis. Now to Hauser. Hauser. Known 3-point shooter. Finds Brown. Brown fires. No, Irving with a rebound. Kyrie. Here is Irving. Irving to Christie. Christie fakes. Now Irving. Looks over, finds Thompson, who'll fire a triple from the corner. No. Here's Brown. Brown, floater. No, they still can't score. Mavericks have missed only one shot so far in this one. As Irving, look at that layup inside. Kyrie, that's tough. Irving using his body inside, toughening it out. Great play by Kyrie. It's a 13-0 Mavericks run, except for Drew Holiday spoiling that one.
From Jason Tatum.
Irving to Christie. Christie back to Irving. Irving to Thompson for a triple. No. Foul for the rebound. There goes Holiday. Holiday's running with it. He finds it to Brown. Brown feeds it to Tatum. Tatum, now Holiday to try to take back the lead. No. Here is Kyrie Irving. Irving with an easy lane. Easy layup. Good. What is going on? The Celtics, they've been collapsing ever since Kyrie Irving went back into this game. Remember, Irving has got 4 fouls. He's got 13 points. He has... Whoa, great swat. And another 2. This time is good. Remember, Kyrie Irving's got 4 fouls, but he's got 9 points in this quarter. And now Irving again, turning up the Jets. It's in. Kyrie Irving. Another one in the books. He's got 15. He has 15. He's got like 11 out of the 17 points that the Mavericks have scored in this quarter alone. Tatum to Holiday. Holiday with a layup. It's good. Taking advantage of the size of his size over Kyrie. Irving. You gotta turn it up again. He finds Christie. Christie will fire a triple. It doesn't go in. Mavericks just needs to chill. Now here's Brown. Now for Porzingis. Irving missed that swipe there. But anyway, still a great possession, a great lead. Thompson has it. Irving. Now Davis for a 2. Good. Anthony Davis, despite having like 14 points in this game, still a great contributor in the clutch moments. Celtics has to call timeout. They've only scored 8 points. The Mavericks, they've scored 19. It's a 19-8 run in the past 6 minutes of this third quarter. The Celtics, they've struggled at the start, and now
Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
the tables have turned for the Texans. Here is Porzingis. Porzingis gets it to Hauser. Hauser to Tatum, who will fire a triple. Can he get it started? No. Irving pushing it. Finds Christie. No. Rebound. Brown. Brown finds Holiday. Holiday gets the crossover floater. No. Great contest by Irving. Clearly saw it there, the heart and determination that Irving had to go for it. Here's Irving. Spins. Goes inside. No. He tried to toughening it out. Didn't work for Kyrie. And that one. Here's Tatum. Tatum. Look at that. Kyrie with a steal. And now Irving gets it to Christie inside. Good.
Christie, assist from
On-ball steal by Irving. Here is Holiday. Hauser with a triple. Good. Splash.
Sam Hauser.
Here is Kyrie Irving. Irving. trying to size up Holiday. Thompson fakes. Now has that screen. Now will fire. It doesn't go in. Kyrie with the rebound. Now Irving will drive. Irving will lay. It's good. Kyrie Irving has been amazing in this third quarter for the Mavericks. He's led this team in this run. Had a terrible start of this game, but ever since then, it has been amazing here in this third quarter. Again, a great defensive possession by the Mavericks. Irving again is running. Irving, oh, and the steal. I thought Irving's gonna shoot that. Irving, Porzingis was coming from behind. Knew that it would be a wasted possession, and now the same thing has happened there for Holiday. It gets stripped. And now, here's Irving. Irving wants the ISO. Irving now gets past of Hauser. He will lay it up and in. That's why I wanted the ISO. He got the mismatch that he wanted. Kyrie will go for the layup. Definitely. And he just extends the lead now to 5. And there's another timeout. There's a little shove by Holiday. I wonder what will... So, they've put in Chandler Hutchison. They've also put in Jordan Clarkson. Just trying to give a little bit of rest to guys like Max Christie and Klay Thompson. This is going to be interesting, as inside, they can't get it inside, so they really need to shrink the floor. Irving. Clarkson has been hot in this game. He misses that one in his first attempt in the second half. Hutchison, now, he's not a decent defender, isn't he? But he's just putting in the minutes of PJ Washington. And it's inside, no good. So Kyrie now we'll get that screen. Kyrie, look at that, inside to Davis. Kyrie's got a double-double. Here's Holiday. They're down by a lot. Here's Tatum. Now White. Now Hauser. To Holiday. Holiday, there's a foul. It's on Davis.
Anthony Davis, first personal foul, first team foul.
So first free throw is good for Drew Holiday.
At the line for 2 shots.
Holiday hits that second free throw. Here's Irving. Irving will drive. Finds Clarkson. Gets that screen. Now pulls up from mid-range. It doesn't go. That's way off.
2 minutes remaining.
Holiday to White. White will fire. Great step back. No. Rebound Hauser. Hauser for 2. So that's 4 straight points for the Celtics. And look at this though. Irving will go for the layup over Porzingis. And just like that, Kyrie has got 21 points. He had 4 points before entering this quarter. And just like that, Kyrie has had 17 third quarter points. He's outscored the Celtics. I was going to say he's outscored the Celtics. Still, Jason Tatum missed that 3. 106-104. And there is Lively getting the pass, still getting it in. Thought it was going to be a lob, wasn't it? Holiday finds White. Gets it to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Hauser to White. White fakes it. Now will fire, and it's good. It's still a close one. It's definitely still a close one. Irving turning up the Jets. Goes inside, gets the foul. It almost got it in. So 2 free throws for Kyrie. Has been carrying these 4 fouls.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
What a game for Kyrie Irving tonight. He has had an amazing one. 109, 106. You thought it's the 4th quarter? No, it's only just the 3rd quarter. That's how high scoring this game is. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard goes for the 2. No. Davis will get it to Kyrie. Irving. Irving now gets it inside. He gets it blocked. Irving gets it back. Gets it to Davis. Will fire a triple, and that's splash.
3 points.
Great offensive rebound by Irving to get that shot to go. Here's Tatum. Tatum to Pritchard. Pritchard will get that one to go. And now, there's Lively at the buzzer. It doesn't go in, so that's going to do for the 3rd quarter. The Mavericks up 4. A brilliant start to the 3rd quarter led to a 4-point lead at the end of it. We'll be right back for the 4th and final quarter. The Mavericks lead by 4. But before we go to our 4th quarter, of course, we like to show you since the game sent you by, you guessed it, State Farm. As you see, this alley-oop by Kyrie to Gafford. Stars are not going to come in just yet, so the 4th and final quarter is now underway. Here's Jaylen Brown. They had a great 2nd quarter, so I hope that pattern goes in because, yeah, I hope that they will have a good 4th as the 4th quarter starts with the Celtics missing a shot. There's Kyrie Irving. He's got 23. To Davis. Fakes it. Davis. Finds it. Irving. Off the glass. It's good.
Assist from Anthony Davis.
Great shot by Kyrie. 25 tonight. He's really been outscoring this team here alone. He scored 19 points in the 3rd quarter out of the Mavericks' 36 points. If there's a foul, it's on Irving. And I wonder, can they get that Celtics? Can the Celtics get Kyrie Irving to foul out? Here's Irving. Taking time. Irving. 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 Gets it to Thompson. Davis. That's good of wasting time, and they're going to try to get the score. And look at that, another offensive board. Irving now backs it up. And there's a 3-second violation by Davis. Wow, so they got the offensive board. They really wasted their time there, but they didn't get the score. Here's Brown. Holiday's not back into this game yet. Finds Pritchard. Pritchard has got the space. Now gets that switch. Will find the 2, and that's good. Here's Irving. Irving finds Christie. Will fire a triple. Ever since that 2nd quarter, he has been cold in this game. As now Brown scores over 3 Mavericks players there. And he hits the 2 to give the Celtics a 1-point lead. And Holiday and Horford are just going to start to come back into this game. Thompson has it. Will fire a triple. No. You need to set your shot if you're hitting those shots. And at the moment, Mavericks now have the one who has that bad start. Tatum with the rebound. finds it to Pritchard, who gets it to White. Tatum fading away. No, great rebound by Kyrie, who has got 5 here tonight. Has to calm down. Irving wants that screen. Finds Christie in the corner. Christie will fire from the corner. It doesn't go in. There's Davis who will clean up the mess.
Anthony Davis.
Christie could have just shot that from the corner, but instead he just didn't want to. He just faked the shot first, and then he go for the shot. If you want to hit that corner shot, as Porzingis with a mean slam. Anyway, for Max Christie, if you want to hit that shot, you have to be attentive. Davis now will fire the corner. See, that's the example, but you have to make it this time. You have to be sure about your shot, as Derek White will fire a triple. No. Here's Irving. Irving gets the razzle-dazzle on that layup. Kyrie Irving has given the Mavericks again that lead. Look at that razzle-dazzle by Irving. Wow. Kyrie, he's been amazing in this game alone. There is Porzingis trying to go inside. No. So Mavericks will try to waste time. They're up by 1. And look at that passing inside. Kyrie finding the open man.
Kyrie Irving.
No, of course, just find your open man. That's it. Here's Tatum. Tatum will drive. Tatum will step it back, will fake. And there's an out of bounds Boston ball. Great deflection though by Irving.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
So now Holiday's in, as well as Drew Holiday for the Boston Celtics. Look at that passing. 4-2. It doesn't go in. Great board by the Mavericks. They secure the ball. Here's Irving. Finds Christie. He finds the space. It's short though. It wasn't short. It wasn't just short. It was off as well. You wonder if Boston have the grit and grind to get this one. Here we go. Tatum. Horford. Now Holiday. Holiday will fire. No. Dallas will secure it again. This has been an intense game. Celtics have been in the rough, as inside. Irving, no. Rebound Tatum. And remember, Kyrie Irving has to be careful about these defensive tactics, but not like that. As Jason Tatum, another open 3. Here's Irving. Irving finds Christie to Kyrie. Irving to Lively, gets it to Irving. What a catch by Irving there. He got it from his back, but can't hit it. There's Lively. He gets fouled. He gets the N1.
Porzingis, second personal foul.
I wonder.
Shooting for Dallas, number 2.
Now, Derek Lively has got about 17 points. Klay Thompson, by the way, is 3 of 11. Here's Brown. Brown. Pass to Irving. Sorry, to Holiday. Brown. Brown gets it to Horford, and there's a foul.
Anthony
Davis.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So,
At the line, Al Horford. At the line for
Horford's
2.
first free throw. It's a miss. And these missed free throws by the Celtics are crucial. The second free throw for Horford is good. Last 6 and 8 minutes. 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Irving, now defended by two Celtics. There's Irving, just can't force it in. Here's Tatum. They have a chance. Tatum. Horford now from the corner. No. Christie. To Kyrie. Davis now will fire a triple. It's good. Anthony Davis hitting triples. Wow. Davis' career shooting percentage from the three, by the way, is only... He's hitting 4 threes a game. He's hitting 33%, 31 in his career. As a big man, he can be a stretch big if you want him to be a stretch big. And yeah, that's all she wrote there. As Anthony Davis got 22. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to Brown. Still a 3-point game. Irving just walks it in inside, just can't get it to fall. There's Brown to tie the ball game. It rims in. The Celtics have tied this ball game 127 apiece. Here's Irving. Irving will go for that little floater. He gets a great block there by Cousins. Sorry, by Porzingis, my bad. I was so sick of Cousins blocking shots last night. Here is Holiday. Gets it to Horford. Horford with a little floater. No, rebound Horford. Horford for a 2. That's good. Celtics got a little 5-7-0 run. Irving to Davis. Davis has got the mismatch. Now back to Kyrie. Davis will fire a triple. Good! Anthony Davis from 3. He's been lights out tonight. 130-129. Here comes Holiday, and he'll hit that 2. This is where exchanging blows. Irving. Irving will drive. Irving will lay. Irving will score! Kyrie Irving silences the Boston crowd. Look at that. Irving could have missed that, but he has had a 25-point second half. An explosion. And inside, Porzingis gets fouled by Derek Lively.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line, Kristaps Porzingis.
So Porzingis will try to hit his first free throw. It's good. Porzingis. This is a crucial free throw. Yeah, just every single part of fourth quarter free throws, they're all crucial. Here's Irving. He's got 29 and 14. Irving kicks it out. Christie from 3. It doesn't go in, but there, Lively fighting inside, and he hits the 2. It's back in Mavericks' favor. Last 3 minutes of this amazing game. Holiday will fire. It doesn't go. Lively finds Thompson. Irving has it. Last 2:56. Irving. Irving finds Thompson for a triple. Thompson has been called. He's 3 of 12, but there's Derek Lively trying to clean up the mess, and he cleans it up again. Going back up and slamming it down. Derek Lively and the big men have been amazing in this fourth quarter. Davis shooting 3s. Derek Lively hitting his putback buckets inside. Timeout, Boston. Player of the game, Derek Lively II. What a game for Lively. As you can see, Lively just going inside, getting it up close, and hitting those 2 as they're up by 3. Last 2 and 40 left remaining. Here's Brown. Finds Tatum. Tatum Tatum will drive, will fire. It's too strong. Thompson with the rebound. Irving. Irving now brings it. Has Tatum on him. Irving kicks it out. Thompson in the corner. Good! What a find. Irving to Thompson. Thompson in the corner. Splash. Klay Thompson has got 11 here tonight. And it's a 6-point lead by the Mavericks with 2 minutes left remaining. Hop step 2 by Brown. No. Here is Irving. Irving again. Irving finds Thompson again from the corner. No. Could have had a handoff to Christie, but no. Tatum. Holiday. Tatum again. Good. These Celtics will go away from the Mavericks. It's a 6-point lead. Here's Thompson, another 3. Good! Klay Thompson has hit clutch 3s late in the 4th here tonight against Boston. Here is Brown, will fire. No, Brown with the rebound, gets it back up and in. Now, Irving. Irving waiting. Wasting time. Gets that screen. Lively has it. Thompson will fire another one. No. Porzingis now has it. The Celtics, they do not need to waste time. Here's Tatum. Tatum will drive. Tatum will lay. It's good. Here's Irving. Irving. Sizing up. Going inside. Finds Christie, will fire from the corner. No! Back-to-back bad shots by the Mavericks. And now Holiday will fire from the mid-range. It's just a 1-point game. It is just a 1-point game. Irving. Irving wants the ISO. Irving. Driving. Irving to Lively, who adds it up to Davis. The chemistry between these two big men and their production here tonight has been amazing. What an alley-oop. So now if you're a defense, you could put in Clarkson and Christie to put it in to close out this game. Here we go. Hauser's got it. The Celtics just need a quick 3 or just waste time. Here's Holiday. Holiday gets it to Brown with a little floater. Now, what? And look at this. Passing all around. Look who's open. It's Christie. Last 8 seconds. Last 8 seconds here. 6 seconds. Brown's not going for it. Brown, Holiday for the tie! No! And the Mavericks survive here in the Boston Arena. What a game for the big men here tonight. Amazing. What a game by Kyrie Irving. What a game for Klay Thompson.
Twice as hard to overcome it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
What a game for Kyrie Irving. An amazing performance by that entire Mavericks team. You've got Max Christie had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. You've got Kyrie Irving with 29, 5 and 16. Anthony Davis with 27, 12 and 4. Derek Lively with 21 and 26. Jordan Clarkson off the bench with 17 points of his own. Klay Thompson with 14 of his own as well. Caleb Martin, 6. These guys have been amazing. Their bench as well were amazing. You got Derek White, Sam Hauser, Al Horford, Payne Pritchard. It was amazing. And as you can see, just utter dominance. 19 threes on 59 shots. But by the way, look at the second quarter. A 51-point second quarter by those guys. And then we were just bouncing back. Amazing. They couldn't hit that 3 late in the quarter. But the trap sequence. Let's look at this trap sequence real quick. They got the bucket, right? They got the bucket. Clarkson had it. Then look at just the passing. And then, remember that trap sequence where we had against Cleveland? Sorry, the Lakers had? Look at that. They just didn't get a foul. They did not get a foul up there. Great execution. Either way, they could have wasted the time or just shoot the 3. They had every single type of option. As you can see, look at that, Kyrie Irving fighting his way to the rim. Now he was really surrounded by these 2 defenders. But then just a handoff and then the 3, Thompson. 1 dribble. Dallas had it all. Tatum, they had it all as well, but man. This shot by Davis as well, the alley-oop. Tatum, of course, he had it. He also had it. But man, you gotta be kidding me. Jason Tatum was making the moves all over that man. We got just passing, got it back, and then just went it back. That's just the Celtics and what they do. That is just Boston, you know. That's what the Celtics really does against teams like this. So that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the next one. Of course, we gotta acknowledge this team as well. 32 and 32 for Holiday and Brown. Tatum almost played every single minute. These 2 almost played every single minute. Porzingis played every single minute. Man. Kyrie struggled late. Sorry, in that final. Sorry, not first quarter. First and second quarter, he was 1-2 of 10 with 4 fouls, and then all of a sudden he went only 1 foul, and then went off for 29 points. Gotta give credit to those guys who were shooting 3s. There's Daniel Gafford, despite him having issues with his high ankle sprain, still amazing. Davis though, 22 a game, putting up 26. Irving averaging 29, 16. Mavericks win.